They say this is medium, but I'm, it's gone. So the foundation that I'm talking about today is the Haus foundation. This is the one by Lady Gaga. You know, they did a whole like rebrand thing and they released a bunch of other stuff. And I think that's why I didn't rush for this foundation, even though this is not new. Like this hasn't been like released like now. It's been out, I think, probably a year. I just didn't pick it up. I don't know. But this is the Haus by Lady Gaga Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. And I picked it up in the shade 480 Medium Deep Neutral. And I was like, okay, I will go ahead and give this a go because I'm just going through the foundations that I do have. And I'm like, let's see if there are other formulas that are going to work for my combination oily skin. If you don't know, if you've just, seen me now for the first time ever, hi, I have combination acne prone skin with scarring. Okay, I have active acne. It's hormonal acne mostly, and certain things break me out really easily. So I don't mind testing out a bunch of foundations if you are in the same boat. But I do want to say about this foundation, there are a couple of things going on with this. First of all, they have 51 shades, so I'm really happy about that. It's definitely going to be a task probably to find your shade because there are so many shades to try. It took me, I think, about 10 minutes or so in Sephora just swatching on myself, walking around, seeing if it's going to oxidize down or anything like that. So it took me a little while to find my shade, but I think this one that I picked up, the 480, is pretty good based on the swatches. The thing that stood out to me about this formulation is that it has 20 plus skincare ingredients and it's made in Korea. And y'all know, I don't know if y'all seen it all over TikTok or forever, but Korea has been the place, the epicenter for skincare. They do skincare really, really well. They're big on it. So I'm really happy to see this kind of sophisticated tech inside of this formulation. So I'm really happy about that. It's infused with fermented arnica, and that's really good for, it's skincare basically, and it's really good for redness and dealing with helping to even out the skin tone. There are no pegs in this. Apparently it's fragrance free, it's talc free, and it says in terms of the coverage that it's medium coverage. And for someone with acne scars like me, medium coverage is like, why would you do that if you have all of this going on? But sometimes medium coverage can be good because it looks really natural, right? So let's get into this foundation. I am obsessed with the packaging. I really love a good glass bottle with frosting on it. It does say to shake well before use. And of course, it comes with a pump, which is what we always want, right? A really good pump. I'm gonna waste no time with this and I'm gonna go ahead and shake this up. This is a really, really nice glass bottle, guys. It feels really, really heavy. So I'm gonna let's go ahead and do the first swatch on my cheek. That's what that looks like. And I'm just gonna be using this brush right here. This is like a flat brush from Moda. It's an angled foundation brush. You can use, I believe it said a sponge is good. They have a brush as well that you can go ahead and try if you wanna do that. But the match is great. Look at that. This blends really, really good. The match is good. I'm really happy with this match. And this is just a match where I was just walking around Sephora with like big swatches on the side of my face. But this is a really good match. Look at that. I like this. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other side and just really put this into the skin. This blends really well. It doesn't feel like it's dragging on the skin. It doesn't feel like it's drying down very quickly. It's not burning any of my active acne. And you all saw the coverage. They say this is medium, but it's gone. It's giving me the most natural finish ever. And I'm really impressed with that. The coverage is phenomenal. Like, let's get rid of these ones. Let's make these go away. Excuse me? What? They're gone. What scars? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the coverage on this is really good. I'm floored by the coverage on this and really, really super duper impressed with it. So yeah, medium coverage claim, absolutely. Now I do have some deeper scars As y'all can see on here, this is my number dermatitis. Do not look at her. She's flaring up. But I want to see how buildable it is, because I want to know, like, if I do decide to go for this for an event, what this looks like in terms of how that builds up. But it doesn't seem like it would be a heavy problem in terms of like, oh, looking cakey if you want to go in with another layer, because I just went in with a tad bit more and it looks fine. This looks really good. I love how skin-like this looks. I have on no primer as well. This is just on straight skin so that I could really see what this is gonna look like at the end of the day. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put on the rest of my makeup, see how it plays with other products, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, face is all done, and this is what she's looking like. Now, I did not use any setting spray. Again, like I said, no primer, nothing like that. Just a straight face, because I want to see how this works in terms of being long wear. I want to see how actual long wear this is. I didn't do any concealing in terms of my dark marks. So the raised acne you can see, but some of the dark marks you can also still see peeking through a little bit. And that's fine because it's medium coverage, like it said. I didn't cover those. Definitely, if you want those covered, you can go in with a correcting concealer or a regular concealer, do what you want. But I just wanted to see what this looked like on its own. And so far, so good. It feels lightweight. I don't have any type of burning issues, anything like that. So yeah, the time is about 2:06. So I'm definitely going to go about my day and I will check back in to share with y'all what this looks like on my combination acne prone skin. Just came outside so y'all can see what it looks like in natural light. It's kind of gloomy today, but this is what it looks like on my face. All right, y'all, so I've been in this makeup a little over, it's 8:40, so a little over 6.5 hours, and this is what we look like. Of course, grease ball, because I didn't use any primer, I didn't use any setting spray. So this is just to give the foundation a fair shot in terms of how it works on its own without any assistance of other products that are gonna help it stay in place. So I think it still looks good, even though I'm combination, I know I'm oily, but this is what it looks like. It's not slipping and sliding anywhere. It's just wherever my oil decides to rise, that is where we are. In terms of up close, if you were up close on me, there is some settling into my fine lines, my smile lines, just a little bit, nothing that's super noticeable and cracking or anything like that. But yeah, it still looks really good. It's not moving around or anything like that. So definitely, I would say if you wear this on your own, at the 4-hour mark, you're probably gonna see some shine, because that's when I noticed it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dab here. I didn't dab or anything like that for the whole time that I had this on. I did go ahead and eat and do all the things, had lunch, but yeah, I didn't do too much with this. And I think it still looks good. Yeah, little dab here and there. It still looks like skin. So I think that's my biggest thing with this. I think it's a really good foundation. Like, just by dabbing, you can see that it still looks good. It's not lifting up in terms of, oh, all of the foundation is now somewhere else. It's just lifting up all the oil that is coming off of my skin. When you're oily skin, this is what you've got to go through. So you literally just need to dab, 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 and then put on a little bit more setting powder and you'll be good to go. If you are an oily skin combo girly like me, this is still a good foundation. Medium coverage, it feels light on the skin. Even when it started to get oily, it didn't feel uncomfortable or heavy or itchy or anything like that. It didn't slide all over the place. It's still a really good foundation. I would wear this essentially with all the other things, the primers, the setting sprays, just to give it some more longevity. But on its own, it performed really well today. And yeah, I think it still looks good. It's just a little bit of dabbing here and there once the oils start to rise on their own, and you still look good. All right, you guys, if you've tried the Haus Labs foundation, let me know and tell me how you like it, because I think it's now a staple. I think this is a really good everyday one because of the long wear of it and the fact that it has so much good skincare ingredients. I didn't feel any new acne bumps coming up, so that's always good because you can feel them sometimes, right? Come up when a foundation is irritating. So here, you guys, let me know what you think of this. I think it's really good foundation. Go ahead and grab it today if you can. All right, thank you so much for watching and subscribing if you have, and I'll see you in my next video really, really soon. Bye.